Hello everyone and welcome back to FailRace versus Community. We're here for some more B-class all-wheel drive races, starting off at Silverstone this time, quite way back on the grid, down in 18th place. It's an alright start, we fall down to 19th, but we reclaim 18th off of Stevie as we get our run down into turn 1. Through Abbey and into Farm, trying to see where a gap might be as we get a bit of a run here, looking to the inside of Village. Everything backing up though, not many opportunities here. We get another car running a bit wide on the outside as we're all clustered up here with nowhere to go. We're looking to the inside, 3 wide, multiple rows back, as we just try and find a bit of space for ourselves onto the hangar straight now of the international layout of Silverstone. Up to 16th place now as things start to spread out a little bit on the straight here. We do have the Quattro from Grando catching up to us, but they get dive bombed by the Lancier behind as we run through Stowe Corner up towards Field Chicane. Everything concertinating up back again as see white car spinning across the road onto the apex, which really doesn't help things. We all scatter through it up to P14 now, a little bit wide out through on the exit of the Ville Chicane through Club Corner. We've got a run on Stevie once again, who's able to get in front of us through that kerfuffle into turn 1 now. Once again, can we get the move done on the inside? We just slot in front, trying to get to the inside now of another ID in front of us. But we see Ewan having a snap of oversteer in front of us, pushing us off into the grass on the outside. And we'll drop back a bunch of spots, rejoining in 19th place now, wasting no time to send a dive bomb on Glisker to retake 18th place. But that very costly getting caught up in Ewan's snap of oversteer there, unfortunately, as we head down straight. Glisker starting to close up on us again as we head down towards Stowe Corner. Will they have a move? We go slightly defensively, but they think better of it, don't quite have the grip to do so as we head through Stowe Corner now, down towards the Ville Chicane. Will we make a move here? Will we see any moves here? The sort of hot dog car goes in quite deep. Do we try and go around the outside? No, we think about going for a cutback, but the hot dog car covering it off as we head through Club Corner now. We're going to try and go for a cutback here off the exit of Club. And we have the acceleration now as we head down towards Abbey Corner. At the inside, we'll get the move done as the hot dog car falls back into line, back up to P17, trying to catch up to the Peugeot in front of us as we have a look to the inside, a dive to the inside of Village, with Peugeot holding it around the outside. We'll hold on for now, so we're catching back up to you. The Peugeot going for a late dive on the inside of Ewan. We try and go around the outside, but we get pushed a little bit wide by Ewan, and that's going to cost us the place to the hot dog car. Once again, Ewan still side by side with us as we head down the hangar straight here for P17. But we might be able to get this move done into Stowe. Can we outbrake Ewan? Not quite, but we're going to try and hold it around the outside here. Ewan carrying a lot of speed in, but just slides out wide. And we'll cut back to retake P17 as Ewan rejoins the track. Now, once again, stuck behind the hot dog car into the Ville Chicane. Can we get past it a bit quicker this time? Both of us having better runs through the Ville Chicane down towards Club Corner. Once again, the hot dog car running wide. Will let's get to the inside, and we'll take P16 at the end of lap 3 here into Abbey Corner once more. Bit of a slide wide from the Peugeot in front, has to cut P2. That'll be a free place for us to get P15. Now we can go chasing cars in front, chasing Stevie down again, as well as Alex and the Audi Quattro that we were fighting before. We got unfortunately pushed off onto the grass. We close up quite a bit as Stevie and Alex running side by side through the 90 right of Chapel as we close up down the straight of the hangar straight. Alex pulling in front of Stevie on the straight. We're closing up towards Stowe. We're going to try and have a dive here on Stevie to the inside. We're going to get halfway alongside, but Stevie has the grip to hold it around the outside. A little bit of contact. Stevie just running slighter, tighter line than I expected, but we're going to be side by side into the Ville chicane. We're going to try and hold it around the outside here, but no, but Stevie runs in a little bit deep. We'll carry the momentum. We're going to try and see if we can get a cut back off the exit of the Ville chicane, which we do. Gives us the inside fork up corner, and we'll pull in front. Stevie also losing out to the Peugeot behind. But now we can start trying to chase Alex and the ID Quattro. Once again, we have a big slide through Abby just by pulling the car up onto the curb and avoiding the grass. More cars scattering around on the grass. Up ahead, Alex going for the dive into Village, getting a big launch onto two wheels off the curb into the door of the Quattro, and that really allows us to close up. We don't really have anywhere to go, so we just sit behind, try and get a bar exit, and we pull alongside the Quattro, but we don't have the acceleration on it. It pulls back in front. We'll pull in front of Alex as well. We have a bit more momentum than Alex, so in the slipstream, when we make another dive into Stowe Corner, we have a look, we try and send it, but Alex, we don't quite have the braking performance on Alex to do so. Alex getting a cut back on the Quattro. We'll get back in front of it as we got another place from a car running wide there. We're going to try and send it on the Quattro into the Ville chicane, just try and squeeze it out on the exit to make sure we get in front. A little tap from the Peugeot behind puts us a little bit wide through the exit of Ville and into club, but we're up into the top 10 now. Once again, going to try and chase down Alex. He's got to the back of a purple muscle car through turn one. Purple muscle car running wide. Alex gets to the outside of farm. We're going to try and duck to the inside of the purple car, but the purple car taking a tighter line than we expected, so we're going to try and hold it around the outside of the muscle car now. Will give us the inside for the loop as we make the shortcut of the national layout into Chapel, getting a big hit punt from the purple car though, sending us wide, costing us quite a bit of momentum on the exit, and that allows Peugeot to come back at us, make an aggressive defence to the inside, forcing the Peugeot to the outside. It's going to be neck and neck. Peugeot just slightly in front as we head into Stowe. We're going to try and show more aggression. Heads through Stowe. It's neck and neck. We try and squeeze the Peugeot out, but they're going to hold it round the outside. A little bit off track, but we didn't give them any choice, so it's still fair hard game racing here at this point. We're going to try and hold around the outside for the first part of the Ville chicane. Gives us the inside for the second part. Very tight squeeze onto the apex, so we give them a tight squeeze on the exit, and that allows Stevie to make it 3 wide, much like Silverstone 2022. Unlike Hamilton though, he's unable to make it work. Doesn't have the straight line speed. We just about have our bumper alongside the Peugeot as we head into turn one. Big snap of oversteer from the Peugeot through turn one. Well, let's complete that move for P9 as we're on to the final lap now. Nearly 2 seconds back from Alex. Unfortunately, Stevie closing up in the braking zone. I have to leave him a little bit of a space just in case he did get his bumper alongside. At this point, the lap not long enough for us to catch Alex up, so we're pretty much just defending from Stevie here, and we've had enough contact from this race. Don't want another punt, so just give Stevie that little bit of space. You can see down the hanger straight we have a bit more straight line speed than Stevie, so we make a bit of a gap. But as we head into Stowe Corner, we're going to see Stevie a little bit stronger towards the latter half of this race, lacking that straight line speed. Obviously has the grip to close up, so we're not going to be home scot-free with a few corners to go into the Ville chicane. You can see how much Stevie closes in under braking. He's a little bit deep though, falls back a little bit before the second part, tries to carry the momentum out through the exit, but won't be enough. We'll have straight line speed to hold on through the final corner, and we'll hold on for P9 in the end. Very unfortunate getting caught in other people's instance. A lot of traffic at this race, but still up 9 places. This race definitely could have been more. You can see Alex up 13, Car Guy up 18 as well. We possibly could have been up there had we had a bit more luck this race. But we move on to Homestead, another race where we're starting on pole. A lot of great luck this time as we get underway at Homestead, the road course here. Decent start, holding on to P1, slightly defensive line into turn 2, as we're not really challenged here on the exit. Nice, comfortable, so I'm just going to try and get into a groove, get into a rhythm here as quickly as possible as we head through the first corners, just opening a few car lengths to the cars behind as we head off for the first half of the race, for the first 2/3 of the race, that would be the case. Impega, though, eventually getting behind as the Red Mitsubishi dropped back. We had a big snap into T2 on lap 5 here. That gives Impega an opportunity. Impega's not going to waste any time as they closed up by a 1.5 second gap early on after they got past that Red Mitsubishi. To be on our bumper, but that mistake giving Impega an opportunity that they took advantage of. First time of asking as they head down the straight. You can see closing up on Impega. It looks like we have a bit more straight line speed than Impega, but you can see Impega just able to carry a bit more speed through the hairpin than us. But again, as soon as we get to the acceleration zone on the exit, we're gaining once more. We pull out to the right hand side and will easily be in front of Impega before the braking zone. We're going to pull over to defend, and Impega trying to brake late to the outside. Will hold it round the outside here. Won't be in front, but will force us to take a tighter line on the exit, compromising our exit slightly. But again, we'll just have the acceleration to pull clear for now as we head into the final section. Car gets a little unsettled on the bumps. Coming off the oval allows Impega to close up there. Nearly go get alongside as we enter the final chicane. Can see Impega able to carry a lot more momentum. We'll get alongside on the inside, but once again will not have the acceleration to keep it alongside. We pull out quite a few car lengths here as we head down towards turn 1, leaving us unchallenged into turn 2, but you can see Impega closes up and will be challenging us into turn 3. Not making the mistake this time does keep Impega a little further back, doesn't give them the opportunity to get by. It's just open the steering wheel a little bit to defend the apex of turn 4. Impega giving us a little bit of a push on the exit, showing how much more pace they can carry through the corners, but it is all for nothing as we have the acceleration down towards the first hairpin. Again, Impega just closing in, under braking, giving us another push on the exit. But again, it will all be for nothing. We were able to take the lead at this point. The last stop, we start with a couple of car lengths of an advantage. So judging by last week, as long as we don't make last lap, as long as we don't make any mistakes, we should be home scot-free here. But we've seen how sort of bouncy the car could be coming off of the oval in through the fast left-hander. Did actually make a little bit of a mistake earlier on in the race that we caught out that helped Impega close in a little bit, putting a couple of wheels on the grass. So how will we be through the fast left-hander, trying to be aggressive, the car bouncing around, but we keep it neat and tidy, keep it off the grass. And Impega's just a few car lengths further back this time round. You can see that they still close into within a car length into the final chicane, carrying a much more momentum, tries to carry that momentum to the outside of final corner, but it will all be for nothing with their lack of acceleration. We'll take a third win this week. Once again, very lucky, starting on pole for the second time. Able to convert it. Impega had much more pace than us. Car Guy 2 gaining 15 places up to third. Much more pace than the cars behind us had, but we Impega just didn't have the straight line speed. Car Guy started too far back on the grid, and we'll take our third win. Mostly luck this week. Very, very lucky week for us. But yeah, we'll take the wins when we can get them. However, that's going to do it for this week's FailRace versus Community. Thank you everyone very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.